Welcome to the third example QuickTime. This one deals with ApeScript. I'm Tom Bartlett, the creator of the Noble Ape simulation. To start off with, we're starting with the same variable file. You'll find this when you program ApeScript that you may want to start with the same variable file. Because ApeScript is run only during daylight, I've set it at 10 AM, and you see that brain line which I just highlighted. That'll mean that the brain simulation is off when the ApeScript is run. It can be useful if you want to use the brain as memory. Here we have the Introduction to ApeScript section of the Noble Ape manual, and you'll see this link here, the predefined variables that come in the simulation. This is the link between ApeScript and the actual simulation, and the variables that are predefined that link into the actual simulation. For the example today, we're just going to use the random variable that will produce a 16-bit random number that comes from the simulation. And that's used in the example ApeScript code, which I'll just bring up. It's a very simple example ApeScript. It's just basically a loop which has a random addition added to it. When I first wrote the code, I just had a symbol between 0 and 7. That's what the AND 7 means. It's a binary AND. So it'll produce a random number between 0 and 7. But I thought, why don't I add a bit more? So I'll add 4 to that number, so it'll be between 4 and 11 respectively, and that's continuously added to the loop value. You'll see the line at the bottom, energy equals hungry times 2. That just means that the apes never starve, so the simulation will keep running indefinitely. It's a handy thing if you're just writing random ApeScript that you may want to keep the energy up so it continues to run. What you'll see here is the ApeScript debug version of the simulation. That's what the D at the end means. And that's a normal release build of the simulation. It's just as fast as the normal simulation, except it produces an ApeScript debug output file, which we'll see in a minute. So we start by running the simulation. I'm pausing it here just to load all the stuff. I'm loading the reduced variables just to bring it down to 1/8 and turn the brain simulation off to run the ApeScript. As we'll see here, reduced variables. And that also will set it to 10 AM, which is useful because it'll actually run the ApeScript as opposed to if it was at midnight, then it wouldn't run the ApeScript. So we then load the ApeScript file through OpenScript as opposed to load simple ApeScript. And when we take it off the pause, we'll notice that the energy bar will drop down to midway, which is the energy equals hungry times 2. And as you see, the asrun file is produced, which is the ApeScript debug file. What I'll do is open the original script and the ApeScript debug file so you can compare them side to side. Let's just increase the font of the ApeScript debug file. As you see, that's each line as it's been executed that's just put through while was indented, and you see the energy at the end. You can just compare it. So you see random value set, and then you add 4 to the random value progressively as you go down, and you see the loop value increase. What I'm going to do is produce a series of these QuickTimes that deal with ApeScript specifically, just so you can see more and more of the features of ApeScript explained through these QuickTime movies. So, bookmark it and enjoy.